Hey, this is Team Havoc, bringing you another deck profile. This profile is for Frognarks. Enjoy. I run triple Treeborn. It's the heart of the deck, keeps the deck going. I run double Fishborg Blaster. This is the way that you use to go for formula. I run triple Swap Frog. I like it. You just discard a Fishborg or any other frog or toad that you have, and you just special summon it. One Rodent Totem. I was running two, but I ran into a consistency issue. I run triple Fader for protection. Fader is a really good card. You have nothing. You don't draw into your Fishborg. They attack. You just drop the Fader. Tribute for a Monarch next turn. I run one Effect Veiler. A really good card. Glad this didn't get hit. I thought it was because Veiler is a really good card. I run triple Reborn Tengu. This became my favorite card in the game just because it keeps coming back and I can recycle it with Pot of Avarice. Because I run Tengu, in my opinion, if you run Tengu, you have to run the Birdmans. Birdmans are not too far behind. Birdman with Tengu is instant level 7. You can nuke your opponent's field or go for a beater like Scrap Archfiend. Since I only run one trap in my build, I run Gores. Well, everybody's showing Gores, but Gores is a really good card. I run a single copy of Light Darkness Dragon specifically because I main Vanity's Ruler and a Jinzo. I mean, you can get these three out pretty fast, and once you get them out, it's like your opponent can't warning anything you do. They can't special summon, and they can't activate spell cards because Light and Darkness is just negated. So, it's really good. I run triple Caius. Caius is the best Monarch in my opinion. You remove something, remove a dark, remove for play. Your opponent takes 1,000. Ryza, really good card. Ryza sets your opponent back a turn. And with beaters, with the Monarchs as beaters, they really can't get over most things. So this sets your opponent back. And it gets rid of Shooting Star, Pesky, Stardust, and anything that's in your way. One Mobius for the back row removal. Looking for a hollow one, so PM me if you have it for trade. You have to run the staples. I'm sad Book of Moon got limited to 1, but hey, we gotta work with what Konami gives us. I run double Avarice because of the high monster count. You have to run Avarice. It like recycles your Monarchs, your Jinzo, your Light and Darkness Dragon since it can't be special summon. I run 2 enemy controllers. 3 was clogging up my hand, and I like the way it runs at 2. 1 for 1 with the high level 1 monster count. 1 for 1 is a very good card in this deck. Helps you start touch your Treeborn, your Fishborg, and if you're desperate, you can go for Battle Fader and hit up an instant Trishula with a Monarch and a formula. I was running the Undying version of this deck, and I didn't run Foolish Burial simply because I ran Undying and Swap Frog to dump my Treeborn and my Fishborgs. But since I'm not running Undying no more, I decided to test the Foolish Burial, main it, and I like the way it runs. This is the only trap I run in the deck. I actually took out enemy controller for this because my opponents were getting too many monsters on the field, and I would only draw into 1 enemy controller. And this gets rid of 2 monsters instead of 1, so yeah, it's kind of a win. Now for the extra deck. I run triple formula. You go for formula very easy in this deck, so it's never a minus. You know, formula is always a plus. 1 Brio. Brio's at 1, but it's still a good card. With the Tengu and stuff, you could go for Brionac very easily. I run Gaia, Force of Earth. I was thinking of running Uriquaeus, whatever it's called, the Piercer, the Flame Veil guy. Instead of this, tell me what you think. Leave a comment. I run a single copy of Black Rose. There's a Black Rose. Yeah. Scrap Arch. Oh, I dropped it. Oh. Scrap Archfiend. This is the beater I was telling you about. You can go for it with Birdman and Tengu. Very good combo. Gugner. I'm thinking of taking him out of my extra deck, but he comes in handy in clutch situations where I have Mobius on field and they have big monsters that I can't get over. This helps me. I sync with this with Fishboard. I run double Stardust. Looking for another ghost, by the way. But yeah, I run double Stardust because it's one of my favorite synchros besides Brionac. But this is a lifesaver, and I run it. I was running double Shooting Star, but I decided not to. I needed enough room in my extra deck. I main one Colossal Fighter. Colossal Fighter with 6 M's coming out a lot now, and this is a good card. You just set this bad boy in defense, and all they can do is pop it. And if you have this and Light and Darkness or this and Valor in your hand, then 6 M's really can't get over it that much. Single copy of Trishula. Shout out to Nico. Nico traded this to me. Thanks, Nico. And he completed my extra deck. You go for this very easily. Just a Monarch, a level 1, and a Formula. Instant Trishula. Locomotion. Surprisingly, you can use Birdman and Caius and go for this very easily. And you just take control of your opponent's monsters, and if you can't get over like a Shooting Star or something, this just takes control of it. They can't do nothing about it. Single copy of Shooting Star. Yeah, self-explanatory. Shooting Star, this is a beater, and he can negate attacks and destruction effects. So, must have if you're running Formulas and Stardust. And you can get this out first turn if you have the right hand. Very good. Chimeratech Fortress. I don't know why I'm maining this, but I couldn't figure out what else I wanted to put in my main deck, in my main extra deck for this. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know, and I will consider it. Thank you. Thank you too. This is Team Havoc Frog Monarch deck.